Well, hello there, and welcome back to my Fallout Sonora playthrough. So in this very special episode, we're going to check out some quests from the Brotherhood of Steel in Fallout Sonora. One of the main reasons I want to do these quests is to gain more experience for my character, and the other reason is to get power armor. That's power armor is a pretty big deal in these Fallout games. Even though I'm still aligned with the Arizona Rangers, I can still do quests for the Brotherhood of Steel. There's going to be 3 quests I'm going to do, and 2 of them are going to be pretty lengthy. But by the end, we should end up with some power armor, so you can look forward to that. Alright, so we are here in Casa Nueva. We're done here. Done pretty much everything we can do here at the moment. So now we just got to make our way to Puerto Penasco. I think this game just calls it Puerto. Yeah. So that's going to be where the Brotherhood of Steel's headquarters are going to be. You wish to encounter dehydration? No. I am good. Alright. Ahead lies old ruins. The damp air hints that the sea is nearby. So apparently, according to the wiki, the inhabitants of this little town here, apparently they all left because of the radiation here. Apparently a bunch of radiation that came from Los Angeles or the Boneyard. It came here because of the winds. I guess these ruins were once a nice place. The welcome sign is in bilingual Spanish and English. Bienvenidos, Puerto Penasco. I guess that's what that says. Alright, so there's going to be some enemies on this map. It's just some ants. Those things are pretty easy to kill. I'm gonna actually, you know what? I'm gonna put away some of this stuff in my trunk, because I don't need all this. Okay, so I don't need 5. Yeah, I don't need 5 rubber boots. I think I'm good here. Also later on, I think we're going to be getting a power fist. What's in here? Let's go ahead and kill these things. There's going to be a lot of giant ants here in this building. So I believe that on the top floor of this building, there's going to be a magazine which we can read. So I'm going to get it because it's going to increase one of my skill points or skills. Actually, you know what? I don't think there's anything useful on this floor, so I'm going to go up to the top floor. There's a flare. There's mainly just junk in this building. And here's the magazine. You see, Viva Villa. Or Viva Villa. It's been a while since I took a Spanish class. This is an old patriotic comic book. It's amusing that even now, its content hasn't lost its relevance. So let's use this. You have increased your big gun skill by 5 points. This issue was surprisingly informative. I think which skill that magazine increases is randomized. Alright, so we can get out of here. We can make our way up here towards the port. That's where we're going to be able to find the Brotherhood of Steel. The symbol of the Brotherhood of Steel looks spectacular. So here they are. So this is the big destroyer the Arizona Rangers wants us to blow up. Eventually we'll be doing it, but not for this episode. It makes more sense just to do the Brotherhood of Steel's quest so I can get more experience and loot, and then blow them up afterwards. So even though I'm wearing the Ranger Duster, the Brotherhood of Steel will still talk to me. Okay, so you see Paladin Latham. Hold it. This is a restricted area. No civilians allowed on the base. Civilians? What are you, some kind of army? Not exactly. We are the Brotherhood of Steel, an ancient military order. So we do keep military discipline. Got it. And who are you? I am Paladin Latham, Chief of Patrol. Any more questions? Oh, I have plenty of questions, but you probably won't answer them. Then, amigo, what brings you to us? I'm from a village up north. Slave traders attacked us, and I'm trying to save my kin who were captured. So we already did that, but I guess that dialogue's stuck in the past. I'm sorry, but I can't bother the general about some village. We don't have time for that. What's going on? What's all the commotion? Enemies from the south, mutants in the west, chaos in the east. We lost a squad up north, and can't even send a rescue mission. What if I help you find this squad? Would you let me see the general then? Help us. The peasant helping the Brotherhood. Aha. Did you hear that, guys? Alright, let's see what you got. What's the deal with the squad? To the northwest are ruins we call Inferno. A convoy led by our squad was passing through the vicinity, but we suddenly lost contact. No idea what happened to them. I see. Anything else? No. You'll have to go there and find out what happened. Be careful though. Scribes say there are high radiation levels around Inferno. Okay, I'll do it. So that's one of the quests. We'll be doing that quest last, because I think that takes the most time. Alright, and let's see what other quests he has for us. Let's see. You mentioned an enemy army. Yes, we've seen units moving from the south up to the Mexican border. We know little about them. Even their HQ is unknown. But there's only desert to the south. Where's their base? We don't know. But the desert is a natural barrier, keeping them out of Arizona, for now. So I can scout the southern lands if it helps. We sent scouts south, but none returned. Still want to try? Go ahead. will pay for intel on the Mexican army's plans. I'll be back with something, so that's another quest. We're going to be doing that quest first. And I'm going to go ahead and pick up this other quest here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do the scouting quest right now. Come back to do the other quest. So right now, because we already completed a quest for Hard and Tucson, right now we're allowed to go on to... Oh, I guess it's not here. Where is it? Okay, I guess it's not in my Pip-Boy. But because we did quests for Hard and Tucson, we're allowed to go onto the Brotherhood of Steel Destroyer. I believe we have like a hollow disc we got to give to someone there. I don't think I have it with me though. But yeah, that's an easy way to get onto this destroyer. Otherwise, you gotta do all 3 of these quests for this dude down here to get onto the destroyer. So there's like multiple ways you can get on to that destroyer and talk to the general. Okay, so let's get out of here. Let's go and scout the south of, I guess the south of Sonoran Desert. Hold on, let me go ahead and save. That would be a good idea. Alright, so apparently we just gotta go somewhere in this direction. We just gotta make our way there. There's some kind of settlement there. Okay, here we go. Just when you're ready to give up on finding anyone, a small ranch appears ahead. So we have a ranch here. Not sure what this place is called. There's no welcome sign. What does this say? Benvenidos. Hermosillo. I don't know Spanish. So I guess that's what this place is called, Hermosillo. Let's go and see if we can talk to someone over here. Let's put this away. Alright, so we got Dominguez. You see a typical peasant. He is wielding a shotgun with 2 shots of 12-gauge shotgun shells. So, looks like this guy speaks Spanish. Stop. What do you need? I just want to talk. Why the hostility? The military is nearby, but I don't know you. If you're here, by chance, you better leave. Okay, would you really turn away a traveler from the north? I just want to ask about this city. Ask your questions, but then you leave. Okay, so I think we picked up a quest from a guy named Gallegos. I think he's from this area, so I'm gonna go with this option. Have you met Old Man Gallegos? He came north from these parts. You know Gallegos? What a surprise. That means he managed to cross the desert. I thought that crazy idea was tantamount to suicide. Out of the entire group, he was the only one who survived, so you were almost right. Gallegos and the others were in a desperate situation. The new government and their troops were oppressing the peasants. People like me were, and are still lucky. Many work like slaves. Fleeing north seemed the only option. He wasn't in the best of health. I guess the desert crossing really took a lot out of him. I can't imagine what he endured in that hot desert. Although the old man was considered a traitor, he showed us an example of will and perseverance. Thank you. I was glad to hear news about an old friend and the friends of... Oops. I accidentally clicked that. Well, I think I can I? Oh, I can't review it. Okay, ask away. You live here alone? No, there are several other peaceful families in the area. The military doesn't like civilians under its nose. Military? Who are you talking about? Don't you know? Further along the main highway is the garrison of the New Mexican Republic. These lands are now under the protection of General Sarabia. General Sarabia, what do you know about him? Manuel Sarabia. I've seen him a few times in the motorcade and at general gatherings. Usually he's at the headquarters on top of that mountain. Can a civilian talk to him? Civilians? No. I don't want to encounter him. They say he dips his bread in the blood of his slain enemies. So I won't be able to settle down here. You really don't know anything. Listen, the situation in the country is tough. The president's army is trying to unite the scattered lands, and we, ordinary peaceful peasants, are paying for it. They didn't even ask us, so living next to a fort is not the best idea. The military does not tolerate self-settlers. So how did you end up here? I had connections, and the fort needs food. My ranch is protected by the garrison, though I have to give up almost all my meat in return. Got it. Thanks for the info. So apparently we got a not so nice guy, General Sarabia. Seems like a tyrant. Do you know General Sarabia's plans for Arizona? I doubt the garrison would head to Arizona anytime soon. They'd have to cross a huge barren desert, and for a long time we thought there was no life in the north. But if the government orders it, the army will go. Okay, so that's a lot of valuable information. You mentioned the difficult situation in Mexico. What's going on? Yes, during La Gran Guerra, our capital was destroyed and many provinces gained independence. Most acquired small armies and defended their borders. I know a bit myself. The northern states were taken over by gangland cartels, with histories of trafficking weapons, drugs, and people. Losing their business, they started defending their territories. Now it's their descendants' private property. What about the rest of the country? It was especially tough in the south, where nationalists divided the territory into small states. Yucatan, Chiapas, Tabasco, and Guerrero are still arguing about who's in charge. Well, that's all history. How are things now? Everything changed with the new president. He gathered a strong army and subjugated all the central states from Durango to Veracruz. Right now, he's engaged in heavy fighting east of the Isthmus of Tehuantepec. The local tribes are too proud, so this war will last for years. The northern states are also gradually losing ground. Thanks for the story. Okay, it's nothing. I'm happy to share the history of my people with folks like you. Who knows, maybe your ancestors once came from Mexico. Okay, so we're getting a lot of experience just for talking to this dude. Where does Brahmin come from? Brahmin, what's the... Oh, he doesn't even